Social commentary will start to build and build and build. Leslie Farron, my gallery at the time, she would kind of push the narrative content. And then Garth Clark really pushed it pretty hard. And then I was also working with Dorothy Weiss, who I think really kind of taught me how to be an artist. And she would try saying, well, that's kind of rolling around your head. You think you might want to do something about women, about the role of women. Women, the tea towers are all about women working in the kitchen and stacking the dishes and cleaning up, and then they become very opulent, and those will morph later on into tea bags. And the tea bags is where I'm really taking off about commentary about women. Most of the tea bags at the beginning were after the characters of Sex and the City. So I would create a tea bag for Carrie or a tea bag for Samantha, and most of the time all they're doing is drinking, eating, and buying shoes. And I thought, well, that's great for these tea bags because they'll be opulent, over the top, not terribly functional, but a commentary about the role of women, particularly rich women who are overdoing it a little bit. And isn't that America? America is about overdoing it, about overconsumption, about over everything. And from tea bags, I will morph into social and political commentary about food. So looking at cake and how sweet cakes are compared to other countries. Our cakes are just overly sweet, overly decorated. The portions are way too large. And that gave me ideas of, let's put flies on them. One fly will ruin your meal, but imagine having flies eating your cake and dying on the cake. And what is that saying? It's talking a little bit about the decadence and overindulgence of our society. I use cake decorating tools so that I can create the slip, and I can create the slip just like frosting. I am building the cake to look like a cake, and that's where I'm starting to play with trompe l'oeil to try to trick the eye that maybe it is that really a strawberry? Is that really frosting? But then there's a fly on there. And what is one fly is sitting there ruining your meal, whereas I put a lot of flies on my pieces and then they're dying. So they're eating too much sugar. And sugar is kind of a poison. It is kind of a toxic.